aren't going to pay for it. In fact, if we don't continue to do that and keep the family farmer of the United States healthy and strong, and ethanol is a contribution to that, then we're not going to be able to meet the needs of our society. I yield the floor.
Clerk will call the roll. Sorry.
Want me to suggest the absence? I suggest the absence of.
The clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Akaka. Mr. Alexander. President, I ask that the quorum call be vitiated.
Without objection.
Mr. President, I ask unanimous consent that the Judiciary Committee be discharged from further consideration of Senate Resolution 151 and the Senate proceed to its immediate consideration.
The clerk will report.
Senate Resolution 151, congratulating the University of Minnesota Duluth men's ice hockey team on winning their first National Collegiate Athletic Association Division I Men's Hockey National Championship.
Without objection, the committee is discharged and the Senate will proceed to the measure.
Mr. President, I ask unanimous consent the resolution be agreed to, the preamble be agreed to, the motion to reconsider be laid upon the table with no intervening action or debate, and any statement relating to the matter be placed in the record as if read.
Without objection.
Mr. President, I ask unanimous consent that the Senate proceed to the immediate consideration of Senate Resolution 164, which was introduced earlier today.
Clerk will report.
S.Res. 164, recognizing the teachers of the United States for their contributions to the development and progress of our nation.
Without objection, the Senate will proceed to the measure.
Mr. President, I further ask that the resolution be agreed to, the preamble be agreed to, the motion to reconsider be laid upon the table with no intervening action or debate, and that any statements relating to the measure be printed in the record at the appropriate place.
Without objection.
Mr. President, I ask unanimous consent that the appointment at the desk appear separately in the record as if made by the chair.
Without objection.
Mr. President, I understand that H.R. 1213 has been received from the House and is at the desk.
The clerk will read the title of the bill for the first time.
H.R. 1213, an act to repeal mandatory funding provided to states in the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act to establish American health benefit exchanges.
I would ask for its second reading and object to my own request.
The objection is heard. The bill will be read for the second time on the next legislative day.
Mr. President, I ask unanimous consent that when the Senate completes its business today, it adjourn until 10 a.m. on Thursday, May 5th, that following the prayer and pledge, the journal of proceedings be approved to date, the morning hour be deemed expired, the time for the two leaders be reserved for their use later in the day, and that following any leader remarks, the Senate proceed to a period of morning business for debate only until 5 p.m., with senators permitted to speak therein for up to 10 minutes each, with the first hour equally divided and controlled between the two leaders or their designees, with the Republicans controlling the first 30 minutes and the majority controlling the next 30 minutes.
Without objection.
Mr. President, the next roll call vote is expected on Monday, May 9th at 5:30 p.m. That vote will be in relation to a nomination. Mr. President, if there is no further business to come before the Senate, I ask that it adjourn under the previous order.
The Senate stands adjourned until 10 a.m. on Thursday, May 5th.
Book TV brings you a live webcast
John
today
McConnell
of
to
a
become a
conversation
U.S.
about
District Court judge in Rhode Island.